How did life begin on Earth? The Earth which we see today full of life was once completely deserted, where there was no trace of life. We are talking about the time when life had not begun on Earth. Can you even imagine how the Earth would have been at that time and how the seeds of life would have sprouted on Earth? If not, then today's video is for you only, because today we are going to tell you how life began on Earth. But before that, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then quickly subscribe to the channel and like the video. It is said that the Earth originated due to a huge explosion. About 5 billion years ago, a huge explosion occurred due to the meeting of many gases in space. This created a huge ball of fire which we now call the Sun. This explosion was so powerful that there was a cloud of dust all around. They spread out, and gradually, due to the force of gravity, these particles got stuck to each other, and due to this process continuing for a long time, the solar system was formed. And in this way, after millions of years, due to gravity, the stones and rocks got stuck to each other and they started taking the form of planets, and in this way the Earth and other planets were formed. About 4.54 billion years ago, the temperature of the Earth was 1200 degrees Celsius. At that time there used to be boiling lava, rocks, and many poisonous gases on the Earth. From the time of the birth of the Earth itself, a planet named Theia was moving towards the Earth at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. This speed was 20 times more than that of a bullet. In such a situation, when the planet Theia collided with the surface of the Earth, there was a massive explosion due to which a lot of debris came out of the Earth, and along with that the planet got absorbed in the Earth. In thousands of years, due to the gravitational effect of the Earth, that debris took the form of a ball which we call the Moon, and it started revolving around the Earth. With the formation of the Moon, a new era started on the Earth. This era was the era of the beginning of seasons on the Earth. The Moon keeps the Earth stable and also maintains its weather. The Earth is rotating properly on its axis because of the Moon. Actually, the Moon was formed due to this rotation. Because of it, the Earth went to one side, and because of it, the Earth got another thing. That was the weather. 440 years ago, there was so much heat on the Earth that water died here. There was only a possibility of its existence, but water vapor was present in the atmosphere. After several million years, when the Earth cooled down, it started raining, due to which ponds were formed, lakes were formed, and then oceans were formed, but life did not start from here. For this, the Earth needed many more changes. 380 years ago, a new revolution started under the ocean. 6 ordinary elements, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, etc., together started creating living beings. In this way, life started first inside the water present on the Earth. Life first started in the form of bacteria. For a long time, bacteria alone ruled the Earth for about 2.5 centuries. Years ago, some special bacteria realized how to use energy to live. Their efforts produced oxygen, and with the arrival of oxygen, a new wave of life started taking birth on Earth. After this, bacteria produced so much oxygen that the ocean was filled with oxygen, and that oxygen started going into the atmosphere above the ocean. After this event helped life to develop. 500 years ago, the level of oxygen in the atmosphere reached from 0 to 13%. Along with oxygen, ozone layer started forming in the atmosphere, which protects us from the dangerous layer of radiation from the sun. As the amount of oxygen increased, the evolution of living beings also started. About 50 years ago, the first fish with thorns was born in the sea. If seen in this way, then these fishes are our ancestors. Actually, all the living beings of today are built on the basic structure of these fishes. Due to oxygen, plants started growing on the Earth by coming out of water, and about 40 years ago, living beings also started making the Earth their home. The amphibians were the first to spread on the Earth and came out of the oceans. That means amphibians then from these. The reptiles gradually started settling in other places on Earth. Due to this, new organs started developing in them. Gradually, new animals developed and life started on Earth. Dinosaurs used to rule the Earth for about 16 years. During that period, dense forests were born on Earth. In the early days of dinosaurs, the land of the whole world was gathered at one place. There was a sea around it which was called Pangea, but now it started separating. About 6 years ago, a meteorite about 10 kilometers long hit the Earth and clouds of dust covered the sky all around. Due to these clouds of dust, the rays of the sun could not touch the Earth for a long time, and due to this the temperature started falling rapidly, which led to the end of the giant creatures of the Earth, the dinosaurs. A few years after the existence of dinosaurs, the first monkeys came into existence. 5 years ago, these ancestors of ours were developing on Earth. At that time, the Earth was very hot. It was so hot that there used to be forests even on the North Pole and the South Pole. There was no trace of snow there. Slowly the continents started separating. Africa and America took their shape. 1 year ago, the Earth started taking the shape which we are seeing today. Slowly the temperature of the Earth started cooling down and the Earth started moving towards Ice Age, and then slowly the process of evolution started on Earth, which is continuing till date. Friends, you also know that humans evolved from apes, but this work did not happen in a day but over centuries, and even today this process of evolution is going on continuously. Its end will be with the end of the Earth. Friends, how did you like this information? Do write to us in the comments section, and yes, don't forget to like the video by subscribing to the channel. We will meet you in the next new video with new information. Till then, hello.